Look, I found the button.
My mom's probably very happy about that. Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex of Corbin.
I'm Ricardo.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
And Threads.
Thank you to everybody.
Can't call it Twitter anymore. You got to call it X.
Patreon. Follow our stupid Twitter account.
Call it X.
Button.
You know that X is the letter that was used in early Christendom for centuries to denote the Messiah? Tells you what Elon thinks about himself.
You are obsessed with talking about Elon. Today.
How are you still on Twitter with that ass owning it?
You're on Facebook.
It's now X. I'm sorry, not Twitter.
You're also on Instagram with Mark Zuckerberg.
If I have to choose between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg,
one tried to overthrow an election, one, yeah. Today we got a glimpse of KANGUVA with Suriya.
What?
What? A glimpse of KANGUVA.
What?
With Suriya.
What?
We've seen, I think it was a title announcement of this a couple months ago, and we really enjoyed it when KANGUVA! Remember that one?
I do.
That's what I remember, but this is now, it's a 2-minute, 21-second glimpse.
Okay, let's stop.
Nope.
First look. All of these terms
Preview.
now. Preview.
Then you could do a teaser and a trailer. Got to keep the buzz up.
Yeah, whatever.
Not everybody can have a Barbie budget of marketing.
Or the success, man. By the way, have you... Well, I know you're not going to go see it in theater, so...
Unfortunately. Well, I might.
I looked to try to get tickets to see Oppenheimer in IMAX 70mm.
Yeah.
Every showing in every theater that has it between now and 2 weeks from now is sold out unless you want to sit on the front row. It is unbelievable.
There hasn't been a movie week movies like this in years. I feel like.
Yeah, no, not two films like that.
Cinematic events, both of them,
and they're both going way beyond expectations. Oh, yeah. Barbie destroyed.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, I wish. I might go see it when I'm out of town. But today, yes, we got the glimpse of KANGUVA.
Good.
And Suriya. That is all I know.
Let's do it.
Just check it out.
Let's see the glimpse.
That's a cool shot.
பஞ்சத்தை சைத்தெடுத்த இளம்பவழி வந்த பெருமலைய பெற்ற தங்கை உந்த பேர சச்சாம் நடசாச்ச செந்தி உழுந்த மக பண்டையாத்து மலை ஏறி கொண்டல குடிக்கவ வெங்காட்டு மலை ஏறி வெண்மைங்க நிற்கவ அரசு தீவேறி அச்சத்தை காட்டவ முக்காட்டுக்களில் ஏறி திக்கல்லா ஓட்டவோ ஏ உண்ட வீரனே எங்க கங்கா
Oh. Well, damn.
I was doing everything I could to contain myself so that I could save it all for the end.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you check my testosterone levels right now, they've quadrupled. Wow, that made me want to just go fight and kill and stomp and scream and
Yes.
be barbaric.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Woo!
the way
Bring
these
that on.
the way these Indian films are now promoting their films with like, because I think
That was badass.
I mean, I guess we were wrong in the animal because the director did say that was in the film, even though it didn't look like something that would be in the film. Maybe a lot of like the last part definitely looked like it was in the film, like in terms of like his actual look. But a lot of the teaser itself didn't look like it would be something that would be in the film. They kind of just made this for like a glimpse kind of thing.
It's burned in my head. The originality of that establishing moment coming straight in with the credits, dropping down to all of that going on the ground.
That was awesome.
And then coming up, everything about it. A couple of minute, tiny little, nothing to be upset about CGI things
I
that
did notice the CGI.
made it obvious it was a CGI thing.
Yeah.
Even if it's not cleaned up, totally forgivable because the originality, the score, the look of everything else that fit was just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the score was awesome again.
Oh, my
so
stars.
I'm very much looking forward to the music for this because now with the title announcement and then the score has really impressed both times. So that'll be really, really.
Did we? I was so pumped. I didn't notice anything at the end in terms of
2024 early 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, Suriya looks really cool.
It sucks I have to wait that long for this. What a really, really freaking cool trailer that was. I know it's a glimpse. I guess what they differentiate
because the trailer it kind
includes footage.
footage
Right.
and also like the overwhelming theme. Like you'll be like, I can kind of
Getting an idea of the film.
Idea of the film.
Right.
This is like.
This is giving you an idea.
It's giving you a glimpse
Yeah.
of what the idea is.
It's giving you a feeling for what this is going to be rather than giving you footage.
They should just call it a vibe.
That's next.
Yeah. First vibe.
First vibe.
I think vibe would be better.
I agree.
He looks awesome. He
Yeah.
kind of actually gives me like that Vikram film that's also coming out, except that I think that one's a much smaller, more intimate film. But where he looks like very tribal kind of, right? That's what his look gives me.
I'm expecting him to eat those he vanquishes. It's just
So
when he screamed, which clearly gave the signal for everyone behind him to fire those fiery arrows, was. I love this thing.
yeah, it looked awesome. It also shout out to because they even though if it's not in the film, who knows? Maybe it is. They still had to film it, and so the choreography to get everybody where they needed to be and moving on the ground and everything like
great.
that is and the film work. So I'm
Just-
guessing either they did a drone or it was a crane, a large crane over all those people.
Yeah, and it looked like it was potentially a seamless edit from a fully CGI generated crane shot or drone
Yeah.
to real footage to make it look like it was one shot. Either way, it was fantastic. I loved the fiery torch going through and going out, but then while he lays there,
The blood's
the
going up.
blood gushing up and out. Good night. I'm just making a note to self here to
Yeah, it's so I don't know what the full thing's going to be about, but it looks awesome.
KANGUVA.
Also, now, so like this is we don't know a lot about Suriya.
Glimpse.
We saw the Suriya film with about the planes, which we did not enjoy the film, but like we enjoyed. He was good in it, so we enjoyed him. But is he known for because he has that character at the end of Vikram, Rolex, right? What's the name? Which
Good memory. Yeah,
looked awesome.
Looked great. Made us excited for the next Vikram.
Now you got this, which looks like a really interesting kind of character. Is he known for these kind of or is it just kind of like a new thing since obviously big budget in terms of like what they can do now in India with VFX and production.
I feel it's already there. So what I'm saying is not
being filmed in 10 languages too.
I saw that. What I'm about to say isn't going to be some great prognostication or prediction because it's already here, and many have said it way before I'm saying it. But based on the changes that have been happening, not just in CGI, but in the industry itself and what draws people to movie theaters, it's very obvious that everyone is looking to be huge, experiential. It's why the IMAX 70 millimeters are completely sold out for the next 2 weeks for Oppenheimer, because people want to see it the way Nolan intended it from the outset. His intention was that. Tom Cruise's intentions with Maverick and Mission Impossible were make a spectacle for the big screen. I hope we see, in addition to it, a resurgence of high caliber film festival, independent circuit types of artistic expressions that are experiential about the human experience. But I think it's very clear that the immediate future of movie theater experiences are this, and it's why not just directors, producers, and writers are creating this, but stars like Prabhas, stars like Deepika, Steven, we're seeing them involved in these mass films that basically the door started to get blown open for it when CGI allowed you to do things like The Lord of the Rings, Avatar, Bahubali. But now, after COVID, the things that are bringing people to theater are the juggernauts.
Yeah.
The spectacles, the visual,
With the exception of, I guess, Barbie. But I mean,
it's a visual treat, I've heard.
It's a spectacle in a different way.
In a different way.
Not like a big action film spectacle. It's like...
Right.
I haven't seen it.
I do hope that people will still continue to want to support and see the rom-coms and
they haven't
the
made
dramas.
This is like one of the first big comedies that's been a huge hit and it's now the biggest hit of the year.
Yeah, it's just huge. And I do want to see it. I still want to see Oppenheimer first, but I've always wanted to see Barbie.
But on IMDb it says April 2024. A warrior in the 1678 dies due to a disease. In the present, so maybe a reincarnation story.
And the present, a girl does research on the disease which killed the warrior in 1678. That's a really bizarre.
I don't think that's official. There was a disease, and somebody in the current day.
I don't even want to know that he dies. Thanks.
Yeah. It's a
terrible log line. That's not even a log line. It's just a
IMDb,
flat
as
statement.
You guys know, is usually just
piece of crap for
terrible
anything
for
other than Hollywood. Yeah, it really is.
Anyways, that looked awesome. I can't wait for more. So many spectacle.
So much good to say about that
coming out now, and like the amount of good glimpses and teasers and that we've had recently, like Salar, Jawan, this
Project
K, like so many big Indian films that look really, really good.
Yeah.
Who obviously remains to be seen whether they are good. Obviously, we will have to find that out. But it's cool because when you start making stuff like that, even though that's obviously I don't think what needs to be for sure known by the rest of the world, because there's so many great things.
Yeah.
Other than big action films.
Yeah.
But that also gets people like RRR. Gets people to notice.
It does. And it's India is, without question, always has been. They just don't get the notoriety for it. They are the largest contributor to cinema in the world. Mm-hmm. And they put out every kind of film on a scale and quantity unlike any other place in the world.
Yeah.
The amount of films that come out when you include all the industries, Hollywood puts out about as much as one industry in India.
It's true. But also, it's just kind of, I guess it's maybe because of the dollar, but it also makes more than every industry in the world.
It's because of the dollar, and because of the fact that the really global cinema began in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So it's deserving of that notoriety. But it's
the rest of the world,
really wonderful to see, and hopefully more and more happens with the world.
Does support Hollywood, but Hollywood does not support the rest of the world as much.
They're getting a little bit better.
Getting a little better with Korean cinema, Last year was-
RRR, Triple R
But
got
only it was only RRR.
yeah.
It was
but,
only
but
RRR.
at least it was.
But Korean cinema was probably the second most consumed thing in Hollywood.
It's going to be interesting to see what's the next big international film
There's been
out
like
of
a
India.
Korean film every year now.
Yeah, but I'm particularly interested to see. It very well could be Project K. It could be this. I think the next big one is going to be a spectacle, because that's what people are now looking for with how good Triple R was.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, let us know what you thought about the glimpse, and if you're excited, what should be the next Suriya film that we watch. Let us know down below.
Just